What are you doing?
Cleaning dishes.
You're doing the dishes?
Uh-huh.
Are you? Did you just take that off with your mouth?
Yeah.
Alright, so I want to start this video off with an update. As a lot of you guys know, if you saw in the previous few videos ago, the 2017 CrossFit Games Open is officially over. It is, 100% done now, and we have finally been able to get the official scores, so you're able to see where you placed. Now, I kind of want to give you guys an update of where I placed, but the thing that matters to me is, like, the numbers are kind of cool to look at, but it really isn't about me comparing myself to other people. It really is just cool to see where I sit as far as my region is concerned, and then as far as worldwide is concerned, because I have this number now, and I'm so excited because I will be able to, look at that for next year and see where do I want to be next year. Let's get into where I placed in my region, which is Southern California. So I have it here on my iPad, but I'll make sure that I put it up on the screen as well. So in the Southern California region, which had over 7,500 male athletes that kind of registered, I ended up in 1,362nd place. That, to me, that is absolutely amazing. Like, placing in the top 1,500 for only doing CrossFit for less than a year, I am just absolutely stoked. If you would have told me or like asked me, where do you think you're going to place in the Open in Southern California, I would have been like, the bottom 90%. Like, I would have been below almost everybody. But the fact that I was able to, end in the top 1,500 for me is absolutely amazing, and I'm just so stoked about that. Now, looking at worldwide, so just so you guys know, there's over 200,000 males that entered the CrossFit Open worldwide, and I ended up in 33,322nd place. Kind of the same story though. Obviously the number is larger, right? So I'm further down, but for me, it's just cool to have that number and know that next year, obviously I want to beat that. So speaking of next year, I think that a realistic goal for me to have is that I would absolutely love to break the top 1,000 in Southern California. So that, that would be, I really think, like, it would be cool to see less than 4 numbers, a 3-digit number in my ranking. And then as far as worldwide is concerned, I think it would be really cool to maybe break like the top 20,000. I think that's kind of realistic if I train hard enough, but those are my numbers. That's where I ended up hitting. I felt like I should at least update you guys because I showed you guys all of the workouts, so kind of let you guys know where I landed, where my mindset is. Again, super excited to attack my weaknesses, things that I know that I need to improve on. But again, that's where I'm sitting. That's where I want to be next year. If you guys, if you guys entered the Open, I would love to hear, where you ended up in your region, where you ended up in the world. It would just be cool to see where we all sit and, what are your goals for next year. I'm super excited, but I'm going to stop talking about this. The Open is done. Let's move on. I want to show you guys my absolute favorite thing that I've been eating after every single workout. It is so good and so simple to make. So let's go in the kitchen and let's make it. We're in the kitchen now, and let me show you guys my absolute favorite thing to eat post-workout or just like in the middle of the day. This is just something that I've been enjoying a lot. So the main ingredients are going to be sweet potatoes. So I have 2 right here, and then I have chicken that I already cooked. So this is already cooked chicken right here, and then we're going to be doing some vegetables. Those are in the freezer right now. But the first thing you're going to need to do is make sure that you preheat your oven to about like 400 degrees. Really, it's really up to you. 400 works for me. So preheat your oven to 400 degrees, and then we are going to slice these sweet potatoes into little fry-like pieces. So we're basically gonna be doing like baked sweet potato fries with chicken and vegetables. It's so good. It's super easy. I'm obviously not a chef, so if I can do it, anybody can do it. First thing you need to do though, obviously wash these off, which I already did, and then we're gonna cut these into little fry shapes. So once you have all of the sweet potatoes cut up, you're just gonna put them on a baking sheet, and then I like to use parchment paper just so they don't stick to the baking sheet, and then spray them with a little bit of Pam right here. So as you guys can see, I got the Pam on there, and then I just put on some salt and pepper on there as well. And you're gonna throw them, so you're pretty much done. So now you're just gonna throw them into the oven that you've already preheated for 400 degrees, and you're gonna put it in there for about 20 to 25 minutes. But halfway through, you wanna make sure you check on them, and then flip all of them, because they'll get like super burnt on the side that's on the actual baking sheet. So let's throw these in the oven. While we wait for the sweet potato fries to be done, I have about 2 servings of vegetables right here. I'm just gonna throw this in the wok, heat it up because it's frozen, so cook these, and then we'll have vegetables as well. Okay, so we just took out the fries out of the oven. You guys, these look absolutely perfect. That little like golden brown like crust, oh, that's exactly what we want. Ow, that was hot. So we have that done. This is almost done right here as well. So it looks so small in that tiny little thing, but we're gonna go ahead and put this on the plate and we're gonna see how many calories this meal actually ends up being. So I went ahead and tracked all of this food. So what it ended up being is this is only 200 grams. All of these fries is only 200 grams of sweet potatoes. The thing that's really cool about sweet potatoes is that pretty much, like if you bake it and don't put a bunch of oil on or anything, pretty much for every gram is almost about a calorie. So for all of these sweet potatoes, it is only 180 calories to like 200 calories. Obviously, you know, you can only be so specific when you're tracking, but about, you know, 200, 180 calories just in the sweet potatoes. We have 6 ounces of chicken, which ends up being about, you know, 275 calories. And then the vegetables, which is 2 servings of vegetables, only ends up being about 70 calories. So for this whole meal right here, this whole thing, it is only 526 calories, around there. Obviously you can kind of plus or minus, you know, it's gonna be under 600 for sure. That is a lot of food for under 600 calories. So I have been eating this like pretty much every single day the past few days, and it just tastes so good. And these fries right here, you guys, seriously, make it exactly how I said, because that's exactly how I said I made it, and you can't go wrong. Like, it is so good. Just make sure you check on the fries so they don't get like, you know, first time I made them, they got burnt, but this is going to be what I'm eating after the gym today. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and eat this now. So I'm all changed up for the gym, but that food was so good, you guys. Like, seriously, give it a shot. Speaking about food, I figured I would kind of mention what I've been doing with my diet. I've actually been changing it up a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but basically what I've been doing is I'm trying to be more active with actually cooking my own food and just trying not to eat as many like protein supplements or like doing like protein waffles and you know, doing protein bars, because for me personally, I really feel like I don't perform as well and I don't recover as well when I'm doing like those protein bars and protein supplements, especially like I feel like I get kind of bloated and I feel like I just don't really feel that good. So it's definitely been something that I'm trying to improve on, is, you know, cooking my own meals, not relying, because I just feel like when I rely on those, like, you know, those bars and those shakes and stuff, like, there's nothing wrong with them, but I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice by not at least trying to, you know, put the best thing into my body. Another thing that I get a lot of questions on is just like, am I tracking my macros? Do I track my macros? That is something that I used to do a lot. Right now, I actually haven't been. I've been doing kind of what you would call intuitive eating, so I just kind of eat when I'm hungry and I try to, you know, feel how my body's feeling and then eat to what I think I should be eating for that situation. Like, if I feel like I need more carbs, I feel like I need more calories, I'll go ahead and just give myself that food. And I gotta say, like, I'm so excited about how the progress that has been. Like, I remember that there was a time where I thought that I was always gonna have to track macros and always have to track calories, and there's definitely a time and a place for that. And I think that, you know, maybe in the future I will, you know, start to track macros again, just to get a little bit more grip of, you know, what I am eating and the calories that are going into my body, just so I can, you know, make better decisions, because that's what weight loss and that's what maintaining weight loss is all about, right? Making the best decisions, and the more information you have, the better decisions that you can make. All right, with the food talk out of the way, I'm actually heading off to the gym right now. I think I'm gonna be meeting a supporter. Someone messaged me on Instagram, and I always tell you guys, you know, if you're ever in San Diego, CrossFit Darkside, I'm there all the time, so just let me know if you wanna come. So she actually messaged me and said, hey, I live in San Diego, I would love to, you know, work out at your gym. And I was like, well, I'll be there today. And she said, okay, let's do it. What'd you get?
I'm trying to figure it out. Jaboy has been wearing these guys forever. The Jaboy switched over to these guys. I don't know who Jaboy is, actually.
I don't know who that is either.
Yeah, Jaboy's been wearing my glasses. I'm really pissed. Moving up in this world.
Dang, son.
Oh yeah.
Killing it.
Nice.
Stand in the light. You shine beautifully.
Am I in the light? I like him.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So I told you guys that there was going to be a subscriber, supporter of the channel, that was going to come and work out with me, and she's here. This is Melissa right here.
Hello.
So you do CrossFit.
I do.
Or well, you go to a CrossFit gym. So like this isn't super.
CrossFit gym, yeah.
So this isn't like super crazy out of the normal for you.
It's a little bit more cardio than I usually do.
So you do powerlifting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the thing that's perfect about that is today we're benching. So you're gonna kill it.
I'm hoping so.
I just think it's funny that the first time we're benching in a long time, you come. It's like it was an omen. It was meant to be. Let's do it. You forgot a bar.
Nope.
There's no. John's no bar there. John.
Help, 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 help.
How am I related to you?
Just warming up.
Go get a bar.
I'm just planning on my last set.
Oh, okay. So this is gonna be 235 pounds. I've never pressed this for more than 1 rep, so let's see how it goes.
What? No. PR City.
What?
I thought it was 125.
135? How many did you get for?
I got 4.
4.
I got
Nice. Beast.
4. What?
Break that boombox down. You killed it.
I did.
You had those double unders on point.
Yeah. So I almost did unbroken 50. I lost the last one.
Oh, it's the worst because you get so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I messed up.
What was your time?
11:23.
11:23. I got 12:06.
I beat you, except
High
you
five.
like did more weights than me. But
Whatever. Hey.
I
Whatever.
did the women's RX. That's all that counts. And I didn't die.
There you go.
I'm alive.
That workout was a lot more intense than I thought it was gonna be. It was a good one, very, very good one. I wanna show you guys something. So the rope that I was actually using in that workout is the Zeus rope by RX Smart Gear. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but see how thick this rope is? So this is the rope that I was just using. And I know it doesn't look all that crazy in the screen, but this rope is thick. Compare this to the rope that I normally use. Let me show you. So this is the rope that I normally use. Look how much thicker the Zeus rope is than that. Like, I think it's about 8 times thicker. So that was definitely added to the workout. And I'm really glad I was able to like bust out like sets of 30 and 20 with this Zeus rope right here, which makes me very, very happy. So I'm just trying to get better, just trying to work on things that I'm not very good at. Good workout. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Sorry guys, I'm sorry, I don't know. If you were here right now, you wouldn't know how to react either. You'd be laughing and giggling and being a fool like me. Just saying, thanks for working out with me.
Yes, it was great. It was fun. We are back home now, all showered up, but again, I just want to say thank you to Melissa for coming down. It was an absolutely awesome workout. Again, like, if you guys are ever in San Diego and you want to get a workout in, just like, I think the best way is probably just DM me on Instagram, and I'll do my best to get back to you, because I really do enjoy working out with you guys. So, you know, if you are in San Diego and you want to get a workout in, please go ahead and do that. Not weird at all. And also, make sure you guys try the sweet potato fries that I made earlier in the video. They're so easy and they're so good. If you get them right, they're just so good and super low in calories, and I really think that they can help some of you guys out. But with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There was one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, look above I am.
doing dishes by myself. La 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 la.
Okay, thank you.
Obey the warning signs, and when there are flashing lights or wigwags, don't attempt to cross until they come to a complete stop.